go right when the shallow water drops into deep water here. Another couple of good jags on the bottom. Right there. Yeah, I'm going to troll. Right, I have no idea where these fish are, but there does seem to be some fish down at the bottom there. So I'm gonna troll around here a little bit. I got a bucktail on. I can troll the bucktail. Little guy, but I'm only in 9 feet of water, so I don't need something dramatic because that's swimming just great. There we go. And I'm right in him. Right here. There we go. I got him. What happened? Yeah. Always be fishing. That's the motto. Okay. Let me get this in spot lock. Whew. Boy, what a takedown that was. That's a decent fish right there. Always be fishing, fish-a-lots. Oh my gosh, what a takedown. Big old striped bass. Oh, it's been a while. Wow, look at the size of that striper. Wow, that's a big striper on a bucktail. Everybody wants to go to these fancy lures all the time. Good old-fashioned bucktail. Oh, we're in him now. I gotta get him up. I got another fish right here next to me. Come here, fish. Stop fighting, I want to catch another one. Bucktail in the... Wow, that's a big one. That is a big one. Now I just followed those birds. Just follow the birds. Maybe I can get them in here. Come here, bud. There's more fish swimming here. All right, come here, bud. This is a really... Ooh, wow. There you go. That is a really, really nice striper. Now, of course, my GoPro's not working at all. Oh, man alive. That is a beaut. Whew. All right. There's another fish here. He's got a hold of my thumb here. Let him swim off. Boop. He's gone. All right. Let's get... Wow, he hit that so hard. All right. Man, that was a nice fish. That 1.7 knots on the troll. Now let's drift this area here. Set the drift. Man, I just couldn't get him up quick enough to get the other fish. He's such a strong fish. All right, I'm going to troll again in that area. I love bucktails. Just, I'm in a school bunker. There we go, got him. Got that one too. I was in a school bunker, got the fish. We are on them now. I tell you, see the birds? I can't believe all these other boats didn't do that. Another nice fish. Look at this fish. Look at that. That's amazing. What a run. Oh, I'm in heaven right now. Catching fish when nobody else is. Man, I made a lot of pivots to find these fish. I'm gonna spot lock here. Seems to be. Oh man, that's another big fish. I got one on a bucktail, one on a white busting bait. Definitely one of my confidence baits. Look at those runs, man, what a fish. Whew. Look at that. I'm being quiet because I don't want all these boats coming over here. Man, what a monster fish here. White gear. I only use 10-pound test line. No reason to just trigger way more bites. Still not coming up. Whew. This is a big fish. Very big fish. Look at it. It's going to be a big one. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Look at that. That's a big one. Reel this up here. Just be in the way. That was a good call. There you go, that guy's got one maybe. Fellow kayaker there saw me. That's a big fish. Oh my gosh. That's a nice big striper right there. Head shakes. He is angry but beat. Angry but beat. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, careful, bud. I'll get you loose. I'll get you loose. Oh. Boy, look at that one. Gonna de-hook him here real fast. That is a big fish. There we go. Got him loose there. Whew. Yeah, man, that's what we're after. Oh man, what a beauty. Man, I wish that front camera was working. You could see how big these fish are, but we'll get them go. There we go, ready? She is gone. All right, let's do that again. I don't know what that was all about. Oh man, what? There he's got another one. Oh man, I'm on him now. That busting baits, man, they're just, looks like a bunker, swims like a bunker. I jig it like a bunker. Yeah, I just don't reel it out and swim it in, right? I'm jigging it. They are wanting it. God, I love it. I was freezing to death earlier today. I'm so glad I was. Oh man, I wish that GoPro was working. But of course, GoPro has a way of screwing me over. Look at this fish. Ah, another beauty of a fish. I may even be able to, they're hitting about 3 feet down. They're like right middle of the water column right there. I'm only fishing in 10 feet of water. That's another big fish. Look at that fish coming in right here. Another big one on that busting bait. He's a good one. That's definitely a good fish. That first fish on the bucktail was the biggest. That's a good one right there, though. Look at him swimming. Oh, man, she's got some shoulders on her. Holy cow. There he goes. These fish are so big and mean. Okay, I just gotta grab a hold of my leader here. She'll let me. That's a big female right there. Come here, grab my leader. Okay, got the leader. Oh, she's not done. Grabbed the leader and she took off. That's why you never grab the top of your rod or high stick of fish. Go, bud's trying to tip me over here. Sit down. Whew. All right, come on, buddy. Okay. I got her. All right, I got her. All right, come here, fish. Look at the size of this fish right here. Holy cow, that's a big fish. That is a good one. Man, that's a big fish. Oh, I didn't think she was that big. Holy cow, ready? Now with these big fish, you always support their bellies like that. Never pick them up just by the jaw. My God, I wish that camera was working. That fish was much bigger than I thought. That's a 45 or so. Wow. Holy cow. Can't believe the size of these fish. Ah, that GoPro's there. She's ready. She's trying to kick right out of my hands. There she goes. All right, let's do that again. I'm on them now. Let's get another one. Fish after fish after fish. Okay. See, so there's a perfect. I've done videos on that where you're trolling, not because that's a beginner technique, but you're trolling because the fish are spread out and you're looking to see what the fish's preferences are for the day. And the preference there, I got another piece of seaweed. And the preference there was clearly, you know, about 5 feet off the bottom. And man, they were on it. See what I got here. And now I'm the only one here. So I'll take that. That was so much fun. People love fishing where they think fish should be rather than where the fish are. That is something I see all the time. All right, so now if I don't catch a fish here, they clearly moved. So there he is. See, don't move too soon. That's a big fish too. Holy cow, that's a big one too. Look at him splashing around up there. That's that retrieve just off the bottom, jigging it. That's that retrieve. I do that a lot. He's swimming right at me. He's gonna get angry here. Look at those head shakes. He is angry. Ah, man, another one. Ah, I love it. What a beautiful day in the spring. I can't believe, there's no boats here. All the boats that were here left. It just doesn't make any sense. I love it. Because that's how you figure them out. There were charter boats in here. The charter boats left. And there was birds. You know, I just saw some, but now they weren't gannets, right? Everybody always wants to see gannets, but seagulls will tell you fresh are just the same. Look at that. That's another big striped bass right there. That first one fought so hard. The runs it was taking was unbelievable. There we go. So this fish here, there's another fish right there. There's a striper right there. There was one following him. So there's two striper here. I'm going to spot lock again. Oh, there he is. Let's see him. Color. Color. Oh, he's a big fish. Wow, he's a strong fish. There he is. Another big striped bass. Wow. Look at the size of that fish. That is a big 1.5. And there's another one with him. I'm gonna get him in. These fish are every bit of 45 pounds. I mean, look at the size of that fish right there. These are very, very big. Spring female stripers here. All right, another good hook set. She didn't like that. Look at you can see all the way down her gullet. She's so big. Let's get this off her. She doesn't like that hook in her. I don't blame you. I'm not putting the hook in the water. Once again, look at the size of that fish. That is a massive striper. I'm going to show you again. Ooh, always pick him up by the belly. I can't even get that fish in frame. Now, I just wish that GoPro was working. I could punch GoPro right in the face. That is a huge fish. Oh, easy. 45 again. You know what? I have a scale here. Let's weigh her. I'm curious. I'm not going to pick her up way up out of the water. Let's weigh one. Okay, she didn't want to be weighed. She just ripped my weight into the water. That's all right. We don't have to weigh her. Oh, she swam off. I like keeping them in the water though. So just like that. If I have them out of the water and she goes crazy, then I drop her on the deck, or I do something nuts and injure the fish. All right, come on. Get this off this rope. Gotta get out there, get another one. Whew. Out of breath here. Out of breath from excitement. Oh. Wow. What another beauty of a fish. All right. This busting bait is hanging in there strong too. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do that again. There was another fish with her. That fish actually turned me around. I gotta get back to that. So basically what I did there was I saw a little break in the wind. Like the way the wind was blowing across here. Actually, that's where I casted there. Fish turned me around just a little bit. And so what happened was I just saw that break just like that. See how that pool is right there? And that is just the way the current is ripping around some bottom structure there. And so that's what I targeted. And she was just laying right in it. Very, very predictable type of situation there. And man, there was a big fish swimming right next to her. So now again, these fish are spread out. It's not like, this isn't a blitz. Right there you go. That's where I cast her around inside. So you'll see on social media all the time these blitzes, and that's like the only time anybody could ever catch a fish, because the fish are literally beaching themselves, feeding. But the fish are not showing themselves, and they are spread out. And well, nobody else had the patience. I think I just got another bump right there. Nobody else had the patience to kind of wait this out. And this is slack tide, actually. So this is the end of the incoming. It went slack. I can only imagine what outgoing is going to produce. I always like fishing 2 hours before the end of a tide. I like fishing through a tide. And then, then the turn of the tide. So I actually planned this so that I would fish the incoming, which is going to be the colder of the two tides, and it's 32 degrees today. Well, I'm sorry, it was like 28 this morning. It was 32 most of the time I was out here. Now I think it's about 44. So this is springtime, by the way. This is late April. So I don't know when some of you are going to watch this, but this is late April fishing, and it is freezing temperatures. You can see my shirt. In the little bit of GoPro footage I was able to get, I had a wool hat on. It's that cold today. And so everybody that was used to, I'm going to drift. I'm going to drift up in there. So everybody that was used to that warmer weather, well, now it got cold. The fish changed preferences. The fish spread out a little bit. And now it's up to fish-a-lots to figure it out for the day. I was just about to move and start trolling, and that fish just whacked it. Oop. There's a fish, just took a swipe at it right there, reeling it in. Wow. There's a striper right there following it. They're liking that erratic mode. I hope that film got it right there. I was just reeling that in fast. Let's try that. So I just got a swipe. Big striper right there. I'm going to try reeling it in. Like fast. Maybe a fish will come up and just smash the heck out of it. That'll be fun. Here we go. I'm reeling it. I have a couple, looks like a retreating or a retreating bait. Look at that. See that? That's what she was chasing. Let's try it again. Definitely a good way to cover some water if I'm fishing that fast. That was a very aggressive bass. I mean, she came up right after it. That would have been fun. She would have smashed it. Just right. They're really hitting, like, I'm only fishing in 10 feet of water. So they're hitting in about 5 feet. All right, so the fish didn't eat it, right? She just came up and swiped at it, which means maybe they are looking for a little bit slower presentation. So let me adjust. This is what we do. They do like that jigging motion now. They've proven that. There's fish in the area here, though, that's for sure. There it is. Made the adjustment. See if, whoa. Fish came up chasing it. Man, look. Look at her go. Look at her go. That was on the far reaches of my cast right there. That's awesome. What a run that was. I love fishing. I wish that GoPro was working. That would be good footage for you guys to watch. Phew. I just cannot believe that this area showed signs of fish with birds. Look at that one right there. There she is. That's actually a little bit smaller one. That's probably a small, look at the big fish swimming right next to him. Look at, see the two fish together? Look at that, see that? I'm telling you, they're swimming. It's spawn time. I probably caught, Bob, and Sally is like, hey, Bob, where are you going? Don't go up there. That guy could be dangerous. Okay, here's Bob. Bob is still a big fish, though. Not as big as the other ones. Still mighty big. Bob got the hook sideways. Not great for him. I'm not putting the lure in the water, so I don't want to lose. There we go. Ooh, see, a little bit smaller fish, but an absolute beauty nonetheless. I love each and every one of these guys. We're going to dunk Bob There he goes. Bob is away. Oh man. See how I did that though? Like, I saw a fish come up and swipe it, so I gave it a try, right? Let me wipe off the camera here. So I gave it a try and nothing, so then I slowed it down, jigged it, whammo. There's another one. Oh man, I love fishing. My goodness, I love fishing. I cannot believe everybody left this area. All right, this busting bait is looking beat up. I'm gonna try it again here. I think I'm in spot lock. Let me check. I'm not in spot lock. Let me put it in spot lock. So I'm gonna slide it down. I think we got one more out of this guy. What I do is I squeeze the lure like that to not rip the head. And then I'm just gonna rebait it again. Just moving it down. I mean, that is just ripped open. I'm gonna try to bunch up some meat there. Try to get it out. Good piece of meat. Let me see if that'll work at all. That might get me. They're so aggressive right now. I don't want to lose time baiting fish. I mean, that is gonna be good. I think we're good for maybe one more fish here. All right, and once again, I'm casting. I don't know if you could see it, but you could see like the ripples coming across the water there, and then you can see like a slick. So what that is that's the bottom structure, and I'm not over the fish. See, I'm casting to the fish in that bottom structure, and that is what is triggering so many bites. I mean, they're on the structure. They're not just kind of hanging out for the heck of it in this area. Oh, that was bottom. I'm getting excited now. Man, these fish are just fast and furious out here. So much fun. All right, so this is what's been doing all the damage, so I'm just gonna stick with it. The bucktail worked very well as well. My bucktail right now would be a really good choice because of the hair. So I might go with a lighter bucktail to trigger some of these bigger fish to hit. But quite honestly, I mean, this has worked very well. There's a fish right there in front of me just rolled. Oh, jeez. All right, well, that's this spot. So, oh, there's another one right there in front of me. Okay, I'm right in the middle of a school of fish here. All right, I gotta stop jabbering here. I'm gonna turn this off. Let's see if I can't get one on the bucktail coming in. No, I won't because I have a bunch of seaweed on it. Okay, but there was a bunch of fish right there. I gotta get that busting bait back rigged up. I spooked it's not very deep here. So there was fish high and low in the water column, and they just swam off as I made my approach here. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this spot here. I'm just going to call it fish. Okay, and that's going to, so I'm going to go ahead of it. All right. So always pay attention to the surroundings here. Okay, so now this bait here is just completely, a hole's been ripped through it by the fish. So no good. I mean, I salvaged it a few times, but now I think we're beyond that. So now what I got here is, I think it's a 1/2 ounce jig head. So now what I got here is, right, I just want to make sure that this gets baited straight. So I just take my time with it. There's fish all around me, but I still just want to take my time. I'm inching it up. I want to make sure that hook is in the middle of that bait at all times. And then I want to make sure the hook exits the middle of the bait as well. Just like that. Slide this up. And now I have a perfectly rigged, ready to go bait. Ready to catch some awesome striped bass. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. Okay, so I was right on fish here. I spooked a few. All right. grab a couple casts out there and get us some. I could cast this thing an absolute ton. I'm using a short rod here because, quite frankly, I don't need a long rod, and in a kayak it could be problematic to have really huge rods all the time. So I'm using a smaller rod. There's a lot of debris in the water now, and I can just cast it a ton. I'm not sacrificing in too much casting distance, nor do I need to. I'm just casting with these spots. See that right here, that windbreak? That's really what I'm going to cast to. And then if I don't get a fish, I'm going to go back to trolling, and I'll rig up some bucktails. But I mean, I just spooked a few on the way out of here, so I think we're good. I got some seaweed on there. I'm going to bump me back. You know what's funny is when I had that fish, I didn't dare put that back into the water. Yeah, I was up here a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to do. I can't believe I'm the only one in here catching these fish. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked nobody even saw me holding up the fish and came in here to fish. All right, so I'm gonna see. I just want you to see here. Let me see if I can show you. You see, you can see the current line right there. See like how that rips through there? So you got like a hole right here, and then you got like, looks like raindrops, and then another hole right here. And that's where I'm fishing, okay? And here's another one out in front of me. So I want to fish these structures. The wind is blowing and the water is moving with the tide, and it's revealing all these tiny little underwater structures that you're not gonna get via contour maps, and you're not even gonna pick up, you know, with fancy sonar or anything like that. This is just reading the water, realizing what the fish's preferences are, and then trying to match those preferences with your fishing. And you know, we experimented. There was a fish that chased it, so I thought maybe they're a little more aggressive than they were, so I reeled it in real fast, gave it a real speedy retrieve. Didn't catch a fish, slowed it down. Literally the first cast after I slowed it down in one of these little holes that I was talking about, whammo, I got a fish. I thought there's a lot of seaweed and debris down there. He is. There he is. And that's exactly, I love when fish prove me right, by the way. I was just saying how you got to fish inside these holes, and that's exactly what happened. This fish is swimming right at me, and he's going to be mad when he sees the boat. Yep, there you go. Oh, yep, there's the head shakes. He just booked it right to me there. Now he's going to run. Is he going to run? Is it big? Maybe he's a little male. See, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to sort me out here. Like, he got me under the boat. I'm just going to keep steady pressure on him and bring him out because my motor's still running. Oh, there he goes. I knew he was going to get mad. I'm going to spot lock here. I am spot locked. I knew he was going to get mad. He just had to see the boat first. Ooh, it's another big fish. That is another big fish. He just swam right at me that time. Wow. You see that's SFG knot right there? Holding strong, as always. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. I love fishing. She swam right at me. I thought it was going to be an easy one. There she goes. And now she's saving all her fight for right next to the boat. It's like a cobia. Oh, there's a fish right there. Oh, there's a fish right there swimming right by. There's another one. This is one of those things where I'd really like to get her up quicker so that I get one of those fish. All right, she's done. She's going to be done here in a minute because I'm going to grab the leader. Come here. Almost leadered. Got him. Got the leader. That's another big, old, stripe it. Look at the size of that striper right there. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. All right, let's get her. Gotta get her. Okay. Right in the top of the mouth. Perfect hook set. Always support the body. Again, the GoPro's not working, so very briefly I'll give you a shot of her. There she goes. She's off. Totally fine. All right, let's get another one. There was another, oh, look, you can see the bubbles coming up from her as she's swimming off. All right, there was one right out here following her, or not following her, just with her. As I was reeling her in, I could see some others right across the surface. Now, I do have some other jigs with multiple hooks and stuff, you know, like some wooden spoons with big trebles, but if I have the preference, ooh, wow, what a hit that was. I just had a big old hit. They're short striking it. Can you believe that? Wow, what a hit that was. That was 2 in a row. I'm gonna flip it back out there. See, that's the advantage of that new bussin' bait, by the way. It's not tearing as well. Let's see, I'm gonna throw it back out there. I'm gonna jig it back to me. See if she won't smash it. Could be a male too. I'm just saying she, because most of them have been big females. Nah, she didn't smash it. Wow, man. Whoa, what a hit that was. Oh, let's get her out there again. I mean, that would make sense that she hit it a little short struck it right next to the boat. I'm going to turn off this trolling motor. The trolling motor there is making noise. The trolling motor is making noise. It was close to the kayak. So it kind of makes sense. That she was like, yeah, I want to eat it, but maybe not. Seaweed. Getting excited. See that? I got I said the hook on seaweed. Basically, the fish are here, so anything that bumps my lure, that was a fish. Another short strike in that same spot. That was the exact same spot I had the short strike before. And look, see, as that water, it's just coming off the water right there. That wind, that ripple comes off the water right there. And right at the other end, I got 2 hits. 2 short strikes, though. Okay, so that might tell me something. Maybe I do need a bucktail or something with a slower descent. Right? That deer hair will hang up. Wow, there's a big bass right behind me. Look at this. Look at that big bass right behind me. Just, there he is. And there's that fish. There's another one. The one striper distracted me, and then I caught another one. Oh yeah, that's a big fish. When they come, don't want to talk while the fish is ripping out drag like that. I love that. There we go, yet another fish here. I could do this all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Here's just, for the life of me, I just love it. I have the whole place to myself. It feels like I have the whole bay to myself. Kayaker guy is still, I can see him out there. He's still, you know, patrolling around. If he comes in, I'll tell him what to do. You know, I'll help him out. I mean, everybody should have fun and catch fish. Most of these guys are doing catch and release. Man, this is a big female right here. This is a much bigger fish. Big head shakes too. She's not quitting. Look at her go. Look at her go. That's big fish fight right there. When they dog you like that, that's big fish fight. I'm gonna spot lock here. Because that spot was good. I should have spot locked earlier. It's all right. I'm in the. So another advantage you have of reading the water like this is I know exactly where I'm at just based on the wind and the tide as well. So I mean, I do want to spot lock here just because. Look at the size of this fish coming up here. Look at the size of this head. Whoa, yeah, there's a big one again. That one's beaten up a little bit. Looks like she's got some damage to her gill plate there. Ooh. Big old female again. All right, I'm not gonna hold her up. I'm just gonna release her. She's tired. She had a big, long fight there. It's always nice not to grab them up out of the water when they fight you that hard. She's still not done. I just gotta steer her head in this direction so I could grab the leader without high sticking. Never high stick a fish. Oh, barely hooked too. She thought maybe she wasn't done. She's done. There you go. Another beauty. Another absolute beauty of a fish. All right, I'm not gonna hold her up. I'm just gonna grab her without getting hooked myself. There we go. Unhooked. There we go. Here's the fish here. Another beaut. An absolute monster of a striper. And let's watch her go. There she goes. All right, let's do it again. I'm on spot lock here. Let's see if I can't stay here and catch them. Gotta inspect my lure here. Yeah, like I said, if the kayaker guy comes on by, they tear these baits up. I'm just gonna bury it. I think that's still good. The way you can test if a lure is good, you just swim it. See, like that? That lure is perfectly fine in swimming it. And don't let anybody tell you that with a jig head and a hook, you have to tie on a loop knot. That's just silly. The advantage of this fishing clip, there's a fish right there in front of me. I'm gonna cast to it. The advantage of that fishing clip, the tactical angler's clip there, that's just the version I have, is that I could just quick, if I need to switch a jig head, you see how I was desperate not to, oh, there's a fish out there. I'm gonna make another cast out there. Oh, see how I was desperate earlier to not have a new lure, like not take the time to even rebait a soft plastic. Well, I definitely don't want to take the time to retie a loop knot if I have to go to a lighter weight. And actually right now I probably should have a lighter weight, but even still I'm doing good. So we're gonna keep at it. I do notice when you have spot lock on, you're much less stealthy. You hear all that? So we're gonna turn it off. All right, now I drifted back out of the zone a little bit. So after this cast, I'll throw out the bucktail again and make another drift. So this is gonna get shallow. This might push the fish in a different direction. But I'm on bottom, yeah. So basically, you know what I'm gonna do now? All right, I'm on bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that deeper water. I'm going to move over to deeper water. They seem to want to be, I could see the edge from the wind and the tide. I'm going to go back up there on that edge. I'm going to fish a little bit deeper water there. See, I'm on bottom. I got all this gook. That's like hard bottom right there. So I'm going to find that deeper water. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to do my thing. I could use a water break. Who am I kidding? I can't use a water break. Okay, there we go. All right, now, something I also always do is I'm never not fishing. So if I'm moving spots, all right, I am fishing. And there you go. I'm gonna keep that lure high. Those fish do not seem to be kayak shy today at all, so all right, we're gonna move spots. I'm gonna move back up to where we were. All right. It's cold out. Which is all running. I gotta get a new battery as well. So let me do that. Yeah, it gets to be about 5 or 6 feet in here. So I'm gonna see if oh, there we go. I'm back out to about 9 feet. So that should be good. I'm gonna see if that doesn't work. All right, let me change the battery, and then I'll be back. All right, so the tide is now ripping. It's the outgoing. The wind picked up out of nowhere. I mean, it's just howling right now. And so now is the time to see if the fish want something here just under the surface. There's a lot of debris in the water. So I'm just gonna try something new here. You know, again, I'm all about trying to figure out the fish's preferences here. So tide's ripping. Fish have shown themselves on top of the water. I could see the lure on top of the water. So this will be fun if a fish hits it. Look at that. So these wooden plugs with the, they're just wooden plugs with a hair in the back. So you can see that motion right there. These are just phenomenal baits for triggering just a lot of bites near surface. They're heavy lures, so you can cast them into the wind very well. And they just have a good motion to them. Now the striper did want the fish moving a little bit fast. These have a really wide wobble. These are really good for slowing down your presentation when fish are feeding, but not like feeding like they were. Yeah, okay, well, tried it. I don't think that's going to get down far enough for those fish, but a bucktail will. So let's do a bucktail here. First, let's secure this so I don't hook everything. There we go. Oh, what a day of fishing. Holy cow, what a day of fishing. And, you know, it started off really slow, by the way. Here we go, my bucktail. Pork rind might be a little dried out. It's all right. Okay. All right, let's kill it there. See how he drift. Nice, big long cast with a bucktail. They're heavy. Oh, there's some birds over there. Oh, we got to go over there. All right, I see the birds again. All right, I see birds. We're gonna make a move to the birds. See them right there? That was our indicator the first time. So, I'm gonna abandon this spot for right now. Of course, oh, wait. Steer. Got one. Oh, God, where's my spot lock? You gotta love the bucktail. See, that's what I always say. You gotta always be fishing. Okay. I just saw some birds over there. Another big fish right here. Yeah, there you go. This is that PC Fun Nautex. Love this thing, battle hardened fishing reel right here. On the bucktail, I said going to the bucktail is going to be advantageous because the way it looks, the hair is going to keep that up in the water column. There it goes. I'm going to lose my busting baits. That's not a big fish. All right, let me get these busting baits in my pocket. There. Okay. Oh, it's a feisty little male. Look how strong that fish is. Not one of the big females I thought it was. He hit like it. He was fighting like it. There we go. Look at that. I love fishing, I love fishing, I love fishing. I'm the only one out here. There's birds right in front of me here. I gotta get this fish up so I could go get more fish. And I don't mind the troll. Everybody thumbs their noses at the troll. But to be honest with you, if I never trolled, I would have never found the fish. They weren't showing themselves. They were all spread out. Oh, he's a little bit bigger than I thought. A little bit bigger than I thought. Not the biggest, but an absolute feisty beauty of a bass right there. Perfect hook set with the bucktail. Look at that. Right in the corner of the mouth. You cannot beat a bucktail. I just love fishing with bucktails. All right. Quick look at the male. There you go. See, it's much thinner, much skinnier. Not as big, just as feisty though. I'm gonna continue heading out to those birds. So this is what we're gonna do. Gotta get my trolling motor here. I'm gonna head towards the birds, which already dissipated. I'm gonna see what was over there though. I'm gonna throw that out again. This time if I get one, I'll have this at the ready. See, that's what's fun too about trolling, by the way. If you don't like trolling because it's not as fun, you don't feel the bite or whatever nonsense people say, it's always nice as well if you hold the rod in your hand like this, just like that. I just got another bite. I had a fish. Let's slow it down a little bit. Had a fish hit it. I got a fish on this. I got him. I got a fish. He hit it a few times. Oh gosh. He's gonna see, that's what I mean about the troll. Oh my gosh, he hit that like a ton of bricks. Oh. I got him sideways. Coming up here. Another bucktail, fish on a bucktail. Maybe I'll just stop here. Fish, that's two in a row. Oh, another fish. Another beauty. Man, they fight hard. This current and this wind. Oh man, he's got me all turned around. This fish is coming in stern too. Got a spot lock here. There he comes. Boy, he hit that like a ton of bricks, didn't he? That bucktail once again. All right. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody else catching fish. Matter of fact, everybody left the area loaded with fish. Another male. Is this a male-female preference here? It's a smaller male right there. My gosh. But mean male. There you go, not nearly as big or as fat, as girthy as his females, which are getting ready for the spawn. Ugh, but very feisty. Oh, come on up, big guy. We'll get you back, we'll get you back, we'll get you back. So I just need the leader. There, I got it. Another perfect hook set. Corner of the mouth. All right, got him. There you go, another beauty. Okay, now what happened to the hook here? It came out and in and back and out again. All right, There's that male. Another butte. We're going to dunk him. Let's just let him go. There he goes, swimming off. I'm in spot lock. I'm going to see if I can't cast to these. Look how I could just cast a bucktail a mile, which is surprising how far you could cast a bucktail, considering of all the hair and everything. There he is. Got him on the bucktail. Oh. Another fish on the bucktail. Yeah, everybody, they go to like these glide baits and all these fad baits and spending $180 on a lure. It's absolutely insane. Instead, you can just get a bucktail and a piece of pork rind for your trailer. There he goes. He's angry now. And just call it a day. And before we were using just a jig head and a piece of soft plastic, a whole pack for like $8. Sure beats the crap out of. See, here's a guy, he's moving zones, this kayaker right there. Oh man, that's awesome. There you go, take a look. He takes another run like that. Here's a kayaker guy, he's going right by me. Oh, he came off. All right, that's okay. He came off. Oh, there's a fish right under him. I was just reeling it in just to get it back. There's a fish under it. All right, let's do that again. So anyway, what I was saying was that was a fun fight. I don't care, I lost the fish. That's the only fish I lost all day. He just turned just right, I'm sure, and hook came out. I did think I have that drag a little bit too tight. That's just so much fun. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying because hook popped out and I was in mid-conversation there. But anyway, this kayaker guy, he just went right by me. That's what I was saying. So this kayaker went right by me. I'm fighting a fish. And at least what I would do is I would come in to see, you know, what's going on. You know, even at a far distance, I could tell, all right, he's fishing down at the bottom. He's fishing at the top, especially if I haven't figured it out yet. And the other thing that he's not doing, which I always do, and this is a huge mistake with everybody makes, is he doesn't have a rod in the water. So he's moving spots in a kayak, going the perfect trolling speed for a striper, which is like 1.5 to 2.5 knots. He doesn't have a rod in the water. So there he is. Whoa! Look at that. I got multiple fish after that bucktail at the same time. Whoa, listen to that drag. Oh my God, what a hit. What a hit. Whoa, what a hit. Almost was like a bluefish. And again, this guy, he just went right by this area. If I saw a guy catch 2 fish in a row, yeah, I'm sorry, I'd be joining him. Wow, what a hit. Another little guy. I tell you what, I'll take those hits all day from the little fish. I mean, he's not that little. He's just little in comparison to like the 45-pound fish we had earlier. I mean, that's not a little striper by any means. It's eating size. I'm not going to eat any of them. Wow, what a hit. There he is, the bucktail in the mouth. Oh, come on up, bud. No, he's not done. He still wants to fight me. He still wants to fight me. Oh man, these guys got some attitude today. Some real striper attitudes. Oh, come on up, bud. Oh, come here. I almost had the leader. He took off on me again. Oh my gosh. All right, come on. You done? Come on, just give me the leader. What are you doing? I'm gonna get you back. Don't be so nervous. We got a nervous Nelly over here. Weathers, come here, bud. I'll get you loose. Come here, buddy. Ugh. Boy, look at this fish. He just won't. This fish just won't quit. Come here, come here. I got you. I got you. All right, gonna keep him in the water here. Gotta see how he's hooked. Pretty good hook set. Ugh. Right in the tough part of the jaw there. Ugh. There we go. Ooh, another beauty. That was a feisty fish. All right, gonna let him go. He's gone. He doesn't need any reviving. All right, let's do that again. That fish just smoked it. The weather is really picking up here. That might be a good thing for these fish. Bad thing for kayak fishermen, but pretty good for fish. I really was fishing that pretty good. I gave a couple of hard jigs right there. You can see the motion here, ready? So that otter tail is really paddling, and then when you jig it, see how it just gives it that erratic kind of darting away from the fish motion right there. That's what's been triggering a lot of bites today. So if this wind picks up anymore, I'm kind of in a sea right now. Whiteheads are starting to show. Not good for kayak fishing. I'm going to get going, so I don't want to not live. Yeah, it's getting a little sporty out here. I don't like kayaking with wind chop and swells. And the wind is really picking up now. So of course I'll give this just a few more casts in typical Johnny Fish Salad fashion, and then I'll head on home. No lack of fish today, that's for sure. I'm fishing this a little faster now, just seeing if the preferences changed as this wind and current really started picking up. And again, this is something that troll told me, because I was racing to get to those birds and I just threw a rod out. Again, always a good reason to be fishing. You never know. And the fish just leveled it. There's an osprey picked off a bunker right there. All right, a little sporty. Time to go. Had good fun. All right, I'm gonna cast out there. I got a kicker in gear here. All right. Yeah, a little bit. Look at that, a little sporty here for kayak fishing. The weather's getting worse. It's really picking up now. Yeah, I mean, no, oh man, yeah. So no need to risk it. Gonna head on back. Had a great day. No need to get caught out in the bay in troubling weather. But I'm still fishing though. I'm just going in as fast as I can on a, there we go, oh, fish. Oh, I missed him. I had a fish. I'm gonna slow down and go in maybe. But you know what happened there? The kayak was going fast. I probably pulled the hook out of the fish's mouth. Let's see. Sure, I'm even going in the. And you can tell, look, as I'm trolling here, what I'm doing, I'm just jigging it just like that. Yeah, I should probably go in. It's probably good I didn't catch that fish. I probably should go in. It's getting windy. Very, very windy. If I catch another one, I'll stop the boat. But Oh, I got another one. Look at that. That's a big fish. Wow, what a run. Whoa, what a run. I'm just gonna troll all the way in. I'll see what I catch. I just can't not fish. I mean, there's so many fish around. The weather is pushing me off because I'm in a kayak. That's important, by the way. Don't overstay your welcome in a kayak in these bays, especially in the springtime. There's no point taking a swim for no reason. Oh man, that was a big run from that striper. It's probably a bigger fish right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a bigger fish. First one hit it. I had him on, but I was going so fast. I was going pretty fast. He either didn't get the hook or I pulled the lure out of his mouth. Which could happen, you know. You could, yeah, it's a bigger fish. Oh yeah, look at the size of that one there. A lot of seaweed. Yeah, that's a bigger one. That's a big females we were talking about right there. Look at the shoulders on her. Holy cow, that's a big fish. Another big old female, hopefully to end the day. Oh man, and I was holding the rod, so I got every bit of that strike. And what a run that fish took. Look at that, that's a beauty. They're all beauties. I gotta sit down so I don't fall overboard. You gotta somehow get the leader on this fish. Come on over, buddy. Okay, got the leader. Okay, look at that fish. So that one got it where? In the bottom of the draw, I guess? Gonna be hard to lip this fish. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know where the hook is here. Oh, she got it sideways. She got her. Yep, oh, I got you, bud. Well, that fish wasn't getting away, that's for sure. Got it in the toughest part of the mouth there. There we go. Oh, that's one of the bigger fish of the day right there. I mean, look at the size of that fish. That is a huge, huge striped bass. I'm not going to pick her up out of the water. We got a lot of photos of the fish. Oh, there she goes. She's kicking. Just ripped out of my hands. All right. I'm going to throw it back out there. Whew, what a fish. That was a big girl. You could hear my, oh yeah, that wind. Actually, since that fish bit, the wind picked up. Look at all the white caps now in the water. I'm out of my mind. Gonna still, gonna do one cast out there. Let's see if there's not another big female. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to troll because it's so wavy out. It's hard to keep my balance. I'm gonna throw out again. And actually, this will be the last fish. If I catch one more here on the troll, this will be it. It's gonna have to be it because The weather's really getting poor. Now, the only way that catching this many monster fish was even possible was that I was able to find my own fishing spots. And if you would like to find your own fishing spots, go ahead and click on this video right here, where I literally walk you through a free app that I built for you that could do exactly that, so that you can have the most insane days out on the water, just like this fishing trip. All right, fish lots, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you out there on the water.